Hello gentlemen, welcome back to the Real Madrid career mode. In the previous episode we made a lot of signings. We have revolutionised this team with the likes of Kylian Mbappe and many more leaving the team like Vinicius Jr. as well to make way for this team right here, which is a very good team indeed. As you can see, Hassel has got a red card though, unfortunately, throughout some simulations, which was a bit of a shocker. But going on to the comment sections, ladies and gentlemen, we can have a look here and kick off with our wingers here. So what a lot of people want to see here is a bit of a switch around do here, with him going into the right wing here, and of course Marmouche, as I originally wanted him to do, playing on the opposite side. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, they will be getting switched around in this episode here. In terms of actual the video though, ladies and gentlemen, we are as well just going to simulate quite a lot of games here on the calendar, because like I said, I wanted to play some of the big games here. We started off quite poor against Atletico Milan there, I mean losing 2-1, but our next big game isn't in September, but it is in October, right at the end on the 31st against Manchester City, with of course us playing it on the phone night. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to simulate to this day and see how we get on in the Spanish division. So here we have it then. As you can see, we have simulated all the way to the Manchester City game, and let's see how we got on throughout the month here. So it looks like a bit of a shocker midway through October there on the 14th. We had a bit of a mare and lost to Valencia as well. How do we get the rest of September? A little bit better, to be fair. A little bit hit and miss though, losing to PSV, but 5-0 win to Genoa is quite a good win, and the 1-0 win against Porto there. So in terms of the actual league in the Champions League here, 3 games, 2 wins and 1 loss. Have a look at the actual league table here, and we're in third at the moment with 9 wins and, well, to be honest, 3 losses, with Barcelona top of the league as per usual. The top 3 right there, as course, is kind of like what majority of people would probably see at these rebuilds. We have got 6 upgraded players to have a look at here though, because obviously of course we have got some position changes as well. Gonzalez, the goalkeeper, gets a little bit of an upgrade. Bueno there, he gets an upgrade as well. We're going to reduce one of the shorter weeks to probably, I would say, that one to get that sprint speed up a little bit, especially to fullback. Hassel there could be converted to a centre back within 10 weeks, which is actually nice to see. Got this individual here. We've got Marvel here, or Marbel, I pronounce it right there. Guerrero there, going up a little bit more. They expecting a little bit better there though. 26 weeks, okay, so we get that defensive awareness. The sprint speed is not too bad for a centre back, I suppose. Bishkov here getting converted to a cam, still waiting around the same with Kobe Mainu. We've got some more here. I believe we've got Valhoba here. He's finally getting converted to a right winger, where of course we're probably going to get him on the inside winger there for increasing his shooting a little bit more. Actually, to be fair, I kind of want his pass a little bit better actually, so we're going to go wide playmaker. I think that's what we had him on originally. Durdov there again. And of course we have got Marmouche, so let's get Marmouche again on the inside forward, because of course I want his finishing to be a lot better cutting it inside. You could probably argue him as well for the long passes, but a short pass being 88 isn't too bad. Digbu as well, I don't know why he has not been applied, so we're just going to do him on probably the agility and the finishing. That's probably the best for him as a poacher here. But here we go, a massive game here against Manchester City. Myself versus Pep Guardiola, Digbu versus Erling Haaland. Can we pick a result at Manchester City? Massive game here, one of the biggest ones of this episode today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it. So here we have it then at the Etihad. Can Jude Bellingham lead the side to another Champions League win here? Also, of course, looking to get through the knockout stages quite comfortably as this new team. I just want to clarify as well, whilst I was loading in, you're probably wondering that Marmouche and Valhoba wasn't switched on, but I have switched them over to the new correct position, so should be absolutely fine here. Erling Haaland running past it. Erling Haaland going for the cheeky ding. Can we get out? We can't. I don't know why Courtois kind of come out, to be honest. I didn't actually tell him to come out. But Erling Haaland, 5 minutes in, has kicked it off straight away here. Trouble at the back once again here. I did see some of the comments as well about Season 2 as well. Do not worry, I've made note, as I always do. But not a good start there. Number 6 gets kind of caught out. Late minute pass, and Courtois kind of just randomly pulls out, and Erling Haaland is going to take advantage of it. That was not to the start we wanted. We're just going to continue on straight away here within 5 minutes. That was not the start we wanted. Marmouche against his former side, well, one of his former sides. Jude there into Valbuena there. Number 7, flip up inside, falls into Marmouche. And we cut inside there. Both wings involved. Could not prevail. Ball goes up high here. Can we get a head on it? We can't. Head down into Marmouche. Into Guerrero. Oh, and we couldn't get the shot. Unlucky. Still alive though. Looking a little bit better. Not a bad start for myself. After that, into Valhoba. Haber. Give it a driven though. Give him that. Pass away from Kobe Mainu, the number 10. Oh, it's not the best pass. So maybe should have tried and gone for a cross opportunity and take advantage of his crossing ability there, Trent. Knows all about playing against Manchester City. Valverde, another former Real Madrid man there. Phil Foden. Bukayo Saka scores against Barcelona. Job couldn't get a hold of it there. Livramento running down. The Phil Foden. Dorgu couldn't do well. Oh, and that would be a foul. That would be a foul indeed. Not the best one there. We get it there. Ooh, that wasn't the best one there. Nico, good save from Courtois. Guerrero, lovely little play. Lovely little play. Not the best there from number 7. Expect a bit more better dribbling there from a player of his calibre. Jude as well. Tries to fizz it. But it could fall down. And it does. Into Valverde here. And Valverde all the way. Can he get the shot off early? And he doesn't. Valverde as well. And Villa there. Good chance. We are knocking a little bit here. Going up high again. Number 16 is there. Should be Trent on the scores radio, not Kobe Mainoo. Ball goes into the box, into Jude. I can see him. Can't get it though. Overlap and run. Trent. Try to get the pass inside. Still can't do it. Job. Into Mainoo. Good turn there. It's again. Guardado just gets it. We are knocking. We're getting these turns here from Villa. He's just not getting a shot off here. Digbu now. Number 9. Gets dragged out. Trent fizzes the ball up high. Can't get the head down though. Needs someone tall there really. For the head down. Approaching half time now. I mean, to be honest, City did get that early goal, but we have been more the dominant side. We're just waiting for that killer pass. To be honest with you. Bayern. With Elise there. Making it 1-1. Into Phil Foden now. Foden has got a bit of a chance here to go forward. Dorgu does well. Very well, actually. We get someone going here. Jude trying to find the winger. Does. Digbu's in the middle. Guardado again. He's got this individual in his back pocket. Not a bad half from us, but I expect a little bit better. I think we just need to find that final third pass and use Digbu a little bit more. Be more central of him. And find that killer instinct pass. But Erling Haaland makes it 1-0 within 5 minutes. A sloppy start from us. But we're looking like the better team. So, ladies and gentlemen, the only change I've done here is Martin comes on for Kobe Mainoo. I mean, he was okay, but to be honest, Joe was a little bit more involved, I feel like. And I feel like Mario Martin can offer a bit more agility in that middle. Jude there, can find him. It's a good turn from the winger. It's a good shot, but Digbu's on the follow-up, and there it is. Pretty much similar to Manchester City goal in the first half, very early, but we do it in the second half very early. Digbu on the follow-up with Valveda's shot. With a good turn from number 7, but Digbu retaliates and gets the goal. Our number 9 strikes again. Not a bad finish off his line. That's why he is the poacher. Good turn there. Right at the keeper, but the poacher steps up. Right down the throat of the keeper. Past Edison. It's 1-1 at the Etihad. So 1-1 at the Etihad. But can we continue on with this decent form here? And battle on? That is the question. Lovely little play there. Phil Foden though. Turning and twisting here. Livramento. Good signing that from Manchester City. Valverde. Flings it over the top. Lang. Erling Haaland. Into Valverde. Another good turn from him. Nico. Guerrero's done well. Fantastic. And now here comes Jude. You can try and find that killer pass. Which side's going to go? He lays it off to Digbu. Digbu. Cuts inside. Some real from the number 9. And there he is. That's why it was worth a lot of money. That is why he is the new El Clasico number 9. After Mbappe. He has done very well and he lets the fans know. Manchester City will know all about him, to be fair. Whilst it's his time at Chelsea. But a lovely cut inside there. It does 2 players. And pits underneath. And Zakanuni there is going to come on from Marmouche. Digbu is on fire. So 2-1. But can we continue on with this decent form? I think we've been playing a lot better from our first pure 90-minute game against Atletico Madrid. We've got a bit more of a structure now with this team. With some of the tactics we applied in the second half against Madrid. But obviously, of course, we did ball that near the end. And Lang now. Running through number 11. Turn the twist in into Erling Haaland. There's it off to Lang. And Lang makes it 2-2. Good play from Manchester City. And Erling Haaland and Lang link up, and we have got a classic Champions League game on our hands here. I've got to say, it's a good finish. Good bit of 1-2 action. And there's no way we're defending that. Maybe I spoke too early, but it could be an Atletico Madrid repeat here with potential another bottle. So 2-2, just like that. We're back even again. Can we win this game here? We're on the potential shot here. Good save from ter Stegen. Did look like Edison from out wide. But he was unwell though. We actually got to get Trent on this. I don't know why he's not on it originally. Ball gets swinged in there. And then go out wide. Trent should be still. Oh, he's offside. That's a bit frustrating. Didn't look like it. Bischoff is going to come on for Job. And Rodrigo is going to come on for Peroni, who's actually linked with them in real life, I believe. Could be looking at an exit at Real Madrid. Don't know if it's going to happen before the window shuts, to be fair. In real life. Livamento. Foden's done well to get past Dorgu. I expect Dorgu to do well there. And he's done very well, but Dorgu might get back in time. Just force the ball back. Foden. Into Valverde. Pass inside there, but well, that should be yours, but he can't beat him there. And Haaland just skims it wide. Dudov's going to come on for Valverde. And Haaland a very close chance. But number 21 comes on for our number 7. He's had a good game, number 7. Bit slow at the start, first half, but he's got into it. City are getting behind their players. Saganuni, good touch, striving forward. Can he find the players? Dig boot, needs better options. Dudikov could not get past him there. The Croatian fails to push forward. Foden, Dorgu is getting beaten a lot here. Pass inside to Erling Haaland. Shot a goal. That should be ours. We do get it. Biskov. Can he find Digboot? He can. But can he find Jude? He does. Oh, but Jude just couldn't get the touch. That was his moment. That was it. We got unlucky, and ter Stegen has been given the signal by Pep, I think, to go for a draw here. Oh, and he bounced back to us as well. I cannot believe Jude Bellingham did not get that fortunate touch. We made the challenge, but it just didn't fall to his feet. But I will take a draw against Manchester City, against Pep's tactical masterclass in City there. Digboot, the highlight for Real Madrid, stepping up. Courtois giving his condolences for probably his slip-ups. But Digboot, the main man, 2 goals, 2 attempts to be fair. He's been very good, Stefan Digboot. But obviously work to be done though, but we'll take a point against Manchester City. Not a bad way to kick off this episode with a 4-goal thriller against one of the world's best in Manchester City. So we're into our next game now, and it will be against a former players team in 2 players in Jude and Job in Borussia Dortmund right there. I will be ending the episode later on a highlight game against Real Madrid, just due to the fact I want to try and get some more game times for you people in some of these videos, not just having the 2 odd games in every video. But we have got Borussia Dortmund here on our last big game in at the Bernabeu. Want a bit of a statement here. We need a bit of a statement in the Champions League, and I think that's the perfect way to do it at the Bernabeu against Borussia Dortmund. Hopefully we can walk all over these. Might be a hard game, probably will be a hard game, but can we do it on the full 90? 2 against Manchester City, but now against Borussia Dortmund. So here we have then Real Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund. Of course, Darwin Núñez, ex-teammate to Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Jude and Job with Dortmund as well. Obviously Jude is gone to Real Madrid now, as we can see, and his brother Job is developing at Borussia Dortmund, hopefully for in England's sake for the national team. Let's see both of them in the near future. You never know if he turns out to be a ball like his brother. But here comes Valbuena here. Could kick off quite well. Cannot cut inside. Unlucky. Koba with the ball now. Goes into Jeremy Frimpong. Jeremy Frimpong. Jude try to close him out. His brother is going to come over. He does well, his brother, but not enough. Chavez into Kulusevski. Darwin into Chavez. Plays it back. Russell. James Sancho against his international teammate, and Trent gets floored, but Job is there to help him out. Into Trent. Trent plays the ball down line. And now we've got a bit of space here, and Valbuena could go through here. Surely he scores number 7. What a finish. And that is why we paid a lot of money for the new airing of number 7s in Real Madrid. He is going to shine. What a finish that is from the right winger. What a goal. Gets it again here. Takes it off from Trent. Runs down that wing and fizzes it in that top left hand corner. A lot of power and a lot of accuracy. But Kobo has got no chance. Good start against the mighty Borussia Dortmund here. What a strike that is right there. So 1-0. That is what we like to see. But hopefully we can continue on. Jeremy Frimpong. One going forward for Valeba. That should be ours. Of course I will collect it. Just a little throw down or even a roll. Jude. Unbelievable. What a touch that is from a number 7. Pulls it back. Inside. Into Dorgu. And Dorgu could got a bit of a gap in for a power shot. Just was a little bit delayed from the fullback. And now we're being exposed to the back. Darwin Núñez versus our number 6. Okay, he does a weird pass back, but it has worked out. It's a good little 1-2. Darwin isn't better though. Does not work out well. Kobe Mainoo. Into Job. Cannot get that pass though, Jude. Got to get off quicker on number Cam. Living off that Zinedine Zidane, famous number 9 number. Darwin. Oh, that will be a foul there from Hasso. Also formerly had a red card. Ball goes up high. That should be ours. Courtois. Well done. We get the head down. We can't do it, unfortunately. Sabitzer. That'll do. That'll be absolutely fine there. Marmouche. You're still looking to kind of break a little bit in this team. Frimpong does well, but does go back first. We need a bit of an option here. We're just going to go on there on the same wing, I think. Marmouche. Main on the overlap. It takes too long on the overlap. Needs to be quicker there from both players. Maybe I need to just hold it off, to be fair, so I'll let him off. But Jude does come back to intercept it. Well done. And that will roll out for the first half. Only the 1 goal in it, ladies and gentlemen, in the first half. But we will take it. 1 goal is enough. We just have to continue on now. Sebastian Valeba with a very good finish. But we're looking for that cushion. We want a statement here. Got to be a little bit better in the second half. So into the second half now. No changes from myself. Don't think I really need to. I feel like the team's doing okay. No one's really kind of bugging me out to be like, you know, they need to be off the pitch. Frimpong on the ball here. Bit of a threat at the moment, I would say. Sabitzer plays it into Darwin. Good play. Mainoo. Number 10 does well. Guerrero. Mainoo. Pinging that pass down there. Jude. Over the top there, Marmouche. Weird play, but it will work. Into Marmouche now. Marmouche has got a bit of an angle in. Marmouche! Oh, it just goes wide. Unlucky. Did see the comment section decide to cut inside, use that right foot, hence why he's being converted to the left wing. And that was very close, I must say. Might even give it another whirl with him, to be fair, because that was very close. And that's a typical Marmouche shot, I feel like. Did score for Manchester City in real life recently, I feel like, was quite a good one. Jude as well there. Over to overlap and runs. Waiting too long. That's alright, though. Into Trent. Trent, get the ball into the box there. Marmouche is there, heads it down to Dorgu. Dorgu can get the shot off, and he does! And Dorgu with the goal! Good play from Real Madrid. Former Schalke man, joining sides with me. Marmouche with the head down, and Dorgu for a nice finish. Was a little bit delayed on the shot, but it was enough to go into the back of net. Touches it down, nearly gets close down, but a hard angle on that left foot. But he gets it off. 2-0 to Real Madrid. This is a lot better. So 2-0 to the mighty Real Madrid, the leaders for the most Champions Leagues ever. Very nice. Kulusevski. Plays that out wide to Frimpong. Good head down there. And Job now can lead a bit of a force in line with his brother. Digby being quiet. Try to find him through that little pocket of a gap. Probably should have used Marmouche again there. We couldn't do it. Darwin. Goes out wide. Well done. Ball down the wing. And Marmouche here. Into Digby. Digby with a bit of an awkward gap, but if anyone can score, it'd be him, but it goes wide. Very unfortunate indeed. Ball goes wide. Jadon Sancho. Inside there. Sabitzer. Into Frimpong. Kulusevski goes out wide. Into Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott on the overlap to Jadon Sancho here. Jadon Sancho does well, but it holds up a bit weirdly, but does well indeed. There we go. Just going to clear it on with an LB wide. It might actually prevail to a goal here. Good flick on. Darwin. Into Jude, but a heavy touch. Oh, when he takes him out, that could be a bit of a foul there. Harvey Elliott. Darwin does well, and Darwin is going to go score when he does. Darwin Núñez with the goal. It's a decent finish. He turns us like he always bloody does. And there's no celebration. But I must admit, that is a decent turn. And there it is now. A good turn from him. And a good finish. He strikes again. So after obviously the goal, Jude Bellingham does get the yellow card with that outrageous challenge. I think, to be honest, it's not really the statement I was looking for, considering that goal. I would like the 2-0, but hopefully we can just kind of see this game out here and secure these 3 points against Borussia Dortmund. Boy, wide there. Into Trent. And Trent. We might as well try and cross this here. It's a good ball. It's a back post to Marmouche and it's in, but it is ruled offside, hence why the full time whistle. It was an actual really good header. And it looks very overpowered there. Every time I cross with Trent with that trait, it seems like our players get ahead of it. So perhaps maybe we look for a new target man in the January window if we have some funds available. We obviously have got Suarez, who is kind of tall, but kind of similar to the sense of Dorgu. But Patrick Dorgu here with the goal. Digby obviously meant with the striker, but Dorgu there. Phenomenal game from him getting the goal, sorry. But we'll take it 2-1 against Borussia Dortmund. We continue on. So it's into our last game now, and it will be against Real Oviedo. Like I said, I just want to get one more game with you guys, and of course it will just be a highlight here, and hence why it's a highlight. We are going to rotate the team a little bit here. Suarez is actually going to come in for Digby, and Bishkov is going to come in as well in just a DM row. In for, I think, Mainu. Dorgu is going to go off for Bueno, but what we are going to do here is convert Jude into the DM. I know he gets a -3, but to be honest, even on a 91 overall, he should be fine. And I think we're going to get Van Dijk as well in for probably Guerrero. So that is how we're going to do it there. The Dutch back line with Hato and Van Dijk should be okay. Should be getting the win on the highlight, I expect. Fair against Real Oviedo at the Stadium Europa default stadium, I think. Let's see if we can end on the result here. Let's find out and get into this game. So here we are then. Let's see how this team gets off. Of course, the glitchy Virgil van Dijk kicks off the game here. And we do kick off with a penalty here, which would be very nice for Jude to kick off his campaign in the Spanish division. I think he's already scored one goal on the likes of Vinny and Mbappe, but I think that might be pre-season. But he gets the goal, the captain. Captain fantastic with the iconic celebration. Does make it 1-0. A good finish and a good pen from Jude. Another attack here in the 70th minute. Could be whitewash this. And it looks like rotation. Strikers in the middle. In Suarez. Good touchdown there. And it's an easy finish. Of course he's going to finish that, number 24. And I will say he actually does the old Lionel Messi celebration, which is a bit of a ratty one being out the Real Madrid kit there. But good finish from him. A good ball from Jude. You expect him to finish that, to be fair. Marmouche looks like he's going to get a potential chance here. Marmouche on the ball here. Can he get the shot off? He does in time, but he does get blocked and ricochets to a corner. But obviously, of course, being a highlight game, it does get cancelled out with Real Oviedo getting their attack now in the 34th minute. 16 here. Hopefully, Hato does get that very easy. Looks like he was actually just going to come for me. 41st minute, just before the break here. Can Real Oviedo get any goal just before the break to maybe have a bit of a chance in the second half? In Corbata there, into Hassan, into Santi Miguez there, into Sadisk there. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Probably bottomed the shot there from himself. But 51st minute now. We get a chance. In the second half now, it looks like it potentially should be a Real Madrid win here. Of course, we're going to try and have to change these set pieces to being Trent on them. Trent on that back post. Jude is there, and it's Jude again. It's his time to shine. The English teammates link up. And this is definitely Jude's game with 2 goals, 1 assist. Very nice indeed. 54th minute now. 3-0. And we're looking to continue on here. Can we get something going here? Jude. Striving forward. Cuts inside. Good pass there into Valbuena there. Falls in 2. And it's 4. We get lucky. And it's Marmouche this time. And Marmouche does the old human sun celebration that I very familiarised myself with, it seems like. Lucky on that one. But it's an absolute walk in the park. Very nice indeed. Head down there, it looks like. Marmouche. Marmouche cuts inside. Marmouche going for the shot now, and it's off the post and in. He's proving their haters wrong, lads. It's a good finish with the kitty cat celebration, clawing at the fans. What a finish from Marmouche. One from the comment sections there to cut inside on that right foot. Reviedo now has got a chance in the 68th minute. It looks like our biggest win of the season, it seems like. Finally, a statement to the Spanish division with a final winning potentially. Good challenge there. All down line. Inside there. Into Jude. Overlapping run. Going back there. Into Jude again. Jude twisting and turning. Keep stopping and playing this game. Can we go for a back post? We do, but it's an hard angle. Very hard angle, actually. And that will probably nearly be it, I would say. Another chance again now, though, when Balhaber's on the wing here. Oh, that wasn't the best back pass there. Could try and channel Jude to run up here. Jude running forward. Keeps going here, Jude. Jude all the way. He could get the shot off. He's got the confidence on the boy. 76th minute now, though. Could be looking at 6 here if we continue on with this attacking press. Wide there for Marmouche. Marmouche. Looking for the 1-2 with Suarez. He does get it back. Marmouche just can't get the shot off in time. Bit unlucky. 87th minute now. And long cross for Oviedo. They could get consolation here. Looks like they probably will with the highlight animation for the half volley there. And no, they skive it over the bar. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will lovely wrap up this episode with a 5-0 win away to Real Madrid. With Jude Bellingham, of course, getting man of the match with 2 goals, 1 assist in the CDM position there. Of course, we also wanted to originally convert him there. But as I've shown and mentioned before, it was like 400 weeks. But we'll take it. Very good game from Marmouche as well. Very good goal on the second goal. Cutting aside, ricocheting off the post. So we'll take that. But other than that, nothing else to really say. Domination as we expected to end off this episode. Very, very nice indeed. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to wrap up this video. And of course, the reason why I wanted to either end it on this island, because one, of course, I wanted to get more games in. And also, in the next episode, we have got some biggies indeed. We have got a kick-off in the El Clasico, our first ever El Clasico against Barcelona, and then Leverkusen, and then we're into January right there. So other than that, a very good episode indeed. We'll take the 2-2 draw against Manchester City. I think that would be okay, to be honest. But we did get the win against Borussia Dortmund. So some ups and downs, but the main thing is we did not lose a game this episode in terms of playing the Photo 9. Of course, obviously simulation, we did now and then. But other than that, we're absolutely fine. We are just going to end on with Joe Hatto getting his new position in the centre-back row, which is very nice indeed, getting that defensive awareness up and that sprint speed. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you did like this video, though, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.